a lot of questions about why is it that all these companies want to incorporate in Delaware. And oftentimes, and you probably see it in the press from time to time, people say, well, it must be because there's some kind of favorable tax treatment. And I say, no, actually, here's why. We have the best corporate law in the country. It's the law that is very well understood. There's a significant body of precedent. People know exactly what they're getting. When you go to law school and you study corporate law, this is the law you study. That's number one. Number two, we have the best business court in the country, the Court of Chancery. 5 members, they don't have no jury trials. They're incredibly smart. They focus on these complex cases. They are thoughtful. They're timely. That's the second reason. And the third reason is a division of corporations. And here's how I describe it. This is unlike any state government agency that you've ever heard of, or any government agency anywhere in the world. You know, government and business are not exactly the same thing, but these people, they work a double shift. They're unbelievably responsive. If you want the paperwork in a couple hours, you're going to get the paperwork in a couple hours. You're going to pay us for it, but you're going to get the paperwork in a couple hours. And what the Secretary of State just said about the feedback that he gets about the quality of work, I have to tell you, I mean, you can imagine in my job, we get all kinds of complaints. It sort of is almost the definition of being the governor. But when it comes to the work that's done by all of you, the people here in the Division of Corporations, it's unbelievably glowing and consistently glowing. And that is an incredible testament. And I know I don't have to tell you how important that work is, the industry that you help create in terms of the legal industry in the state, the revenues that it generates for the state. I mean, this is so important to our state.